Hi, this is Mimi. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be making a board book. Have you ever seen a board book? It's literally pieces of chipboard decorated. I am like, okay, I'm not shaking the table. It's pieces of chipboard in different sizes and then decorated. It's called a board book. So I have everything written down here and what sizes we need. So let's get started. I don't want to have a long video for this, but everything's going to be okay, everybody. Just to let you know. Everything is going to be 8 inches or less. So let's cut this down to 8. Okay. And then we need a 6 by 8. Then a 5 by 8. Okay, so a 6 by 8, a 5 by 8. We could probably get out of here. What's this? 4 inches? Is there anything? Yep, there's a 4 by 6. So we can cut this 4 by 6. And then there's a 2 by 3 and a 3 by 5. So we can cut this to 5 and then this to 3. Okay. So we have, let's write down what we have here so we don't get confused. We have a 3 by 5, 4 by 6, 5 by 8, and a 6 by 8. So we need, according to my stuff, we need a 2 by 3 and a 5 by 7. Okay? So a 2 by 3, let's cut this to 7. So a 5 by 7. So 5 by 7. And then a 2 by 3. That is very small. That is very small. Let's do 2 by 5. 2 by 5 instead. So this is 2 by 5. Okay, and I did not need the extra piece I grabbed. So that's good. And then I have all of these little scraps, which I like to use. I saw this on Rosa Kelly, I believe. She uses chipboard for dimension. Especially on covers and stuff. It's really nice. So we have that. So what will end up happening is we will bind this using the cinch. Okay, so one of these is not right. I'm just going to leave this one out. Okay, we're just going to leave that one all out. So we have all of these, and they would just, you could do it down like this, however you want. So now we got to get paper and start covering. Okay, also, I want to say, if you hear a noise in the background, my dehumidifier is running. I don't have a choice. It's gross and hot down here in the summer, and it needs to be run. You know what? Let's use a summer one. Let's use a summer one. So I have all of the sizes that we need of mats written down. So put this off to the side somewhere where I'm not going to lose it. And then say, where'd it go? Because we all know that happens. And we need 2 5 3/4 by 7 3/4. So we're just gonna start cutting, huh? So 7 3/4, and then 5 3/4. And then I'm just going to use the opposite side. Why not? So this will be for our first one, like so, okay? And then we need a piece that is 4 3/4 by 7 3/4. We'll just do this one. So once again, we need 2, so 4 3/4, because it was 5 by 7, right? 5 by 8. Let's get that right. The next one is 5 by 7, so we have a front and a back for the next piece. And what am I on? 6 3/4. 6 3/4 by 4 3/4. Then we have that one, and 3 3/4 by 5 3/4. Right, 3 3/4. This is why I constantly double check. And then another one. Okay, so this is for the 4 by 6. And 4 3/4 by 2 3/4. So this is the last one. 4 3/4, right, by 2 3/4. Okay, I'll put these scraps over here. Let's not take the pencil with. I'm just gonna literally throw that on the floor till we need it. Okay, so let's get gluing all these. I like a good amount of my chipboard showing. I don't know if you've noticed, like I've said it in a bunch of videos, I'm really liking just the look of naked chipboard lately, and I don't know why. But since this is craft color, it's like basically like you just covered it in craft cardstock. Alright, what do we got here? 4 by 6, 5 by 7, 5 by 8, and then this 6 by 8. Now when you decorate these and put these together, you can really do it any way you want. There's no, listen, there's no right or wrong way to craft and make what you want. And if somebody tells you there is, you can tell them to go jump off of a cliff, because there's no right or wrong way. I mean, that's kind of rude. You can just tell them to screw off. There you go. That's better. And that's just as rude, but not dangerously rude. But there is no right or wrong way to craft. There's not. You make what you want to make. You decorate how you want to decorate. So we have piece number 1, and then this one. You can also, I'm going to use my cinch to make this, but you can also make it with rings if you would want. Maybe I'll make it with rings instead. instead of my cinch. Once again, I say this in a lot of videos. I wish you guys were here to tell me what to do. But I think I'm going to do rings. I think so. I like this paper. This paper and that paper. And I like the suns. So that one goes there. Oh, how about if I put the back piece on? And I was a little upset about the back pieces being so plain, but now that I'm putting it together, I'm really glad the back pieces are plain, because then the plain is going up against the printed, so when you open it, you see what I mean? Okay, and then the last one. I like the fishies too. I like the fishies. My goal for the rest of the year is to get rid of a bunch of these collection kits that I didn't pick out because they were mystery boxes. Alright, I think I'm going to go like this. Like I said, you could also put it together like this if you wanted. You could do however you want. Now that I'm looking at it on camera, I think I want to do it like this. But if I do it like this, then I have to cinch bind it. Because ring binding it, putting a ring here, and then like a ring here, you're missing a bunch of stuff. I'd have to put more rings in. If I do it centered, like so, I could put a ring here, here, and here, and it would be together. I think I'm still going to do it with the rings, and I'm going to do it this way. So I'm going to measure out and use my centering ruler. This one was the 3x5, so it should be 2.5 on each side, and I'm going to mark it with a pencil, and then I'm going to do it at 2 inch. The 2 inch mark, the 0 mark. Okay. I'm going to take this. I don't want to go too far, so I'm going to adjust my side here is the depth. So I think I want to get the perfect depth, and then I don't have to, that's too close, then I don't have to do this again. I want to go a little bit more. So right about there. Okay, let's erase those pencil marks. And then what we'll do is take this, line it up where we want it, so it's as even as we can get, and then I'm just going to use my pencil and make pencil marks on this one. And punch. Okay, and we'll just continue using this one. Use your original. Okay? And you might think, why? Why can't I just use the next one? Just use your original, trust me. You never know if you accidentally slip on another one and now it's off. Use your original. Also, if you don't have a crocodile, like, and you do a lot of crafting, invest in one, okay? Because it punches through so much. So much. Before I had one, my boyfriend would use his drill press and drill my holes for me. Yep, he'd use his drill press. I mean, it worked, but... But it's much easier to use the crocodile. I even had a piece of wood that he drilled holes on, and I just would mark the holes on this piece of wood, and that's where I would, whenever, like, he had them every, like, few increments, and then I would tell him I wanted at this one, and this one, and then that's what he would use it as a jig, right? Is that what it's called? Template, maybe? I don't know. But we even had a piece of wood, and then he would drill the holes, because if I had to use chipboard or something like that, it was too thick for a regular hole punch. This one, I'm going to use this one. I'm going to go against what I told you, but these are the same size, and I don't want these two, like, these could be off a little bit, it wouldn't matter, but these two need to be the same, because they're the same size. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, they need to be even on the bottom. If this one was shorter, it wouldn't have mattered. But I still stand by, always use your original. Like I said, this one, since it was the same length, I wanted to make sure that they matched up perfectly. See? Now they match up perfectly. And you're not getting the one just a smidgen off, which would bother me. Usually I'm like, I'm not here for the perfect, but that would bother me. So there we go. We have all the holes punched. Now I think I want to do eyelets. I had to find my eyelets, but I want to do eyelets. Okay. I think I'm going to do ones that match the paper instead of all of them the same. So I'm just going to do this top one on camera, and then I will do everything else off camera. So you're not watching me. The only problem with generic is that they're always just they're slightly off of the holes from the crocodile. It's very slight, and it's such a pain. It's a pain. Alright, I'll be back. Okay, I got them in. It was a struggle, I'm telling you. Generic's not always the way to go with stuff, but I have all these and I have to use them. And it's harder with chipboard because chipboard's so thick. Like, if it was just paper you were doing it on, it would be easier. But there we go. They're all on here, and now I'm just going to go through, and I think I'm going to do the light blue on here. So light blue, this one. I'm going to do the red. Okay, this one, let's do the dark blue. And this one I'm really mad that I don't have pink. Ooh, but I do have orange, and there's orange in that car there. Okay, so these are the colors I'm going to do, and I'm going to do them off camera, and I'll be back. Okay, I realized that I didn't show you what to do with the crocodile, and I also pinched my finger in between it. Be careful, don't do that. But a crocodile has these two things up at the top for your eyelets, and the top one here goes on the top, and there's two sizes. There's C, which is the small nub, and that's for smaller. And then there's A, which is the bigger nub, which is for the 3/16, I think it is. Now the bottom has a bunch of different stuff because you could do other things, but when you're doing the 3/16, you want the big bump. Okay, and directly across from the big bump is the small bump, which is I think that's a 3, which is for the smaller eyelets. Okay, so when you're doing the big eyelets, you want, is that a 4 on there? The 4, you want A4. When you're doing the bigger eyelets, when you're doing the smaller eyelets, you want C3. Okay, so it just pulls out and swings, and then you push it back in, and the lump goes on the bottom. So this is the post, so the lump goes on the bottom, and the pointy thing, which goes in and out, can you see that? Goes in and out, that goes on the top. So you just nestle that in and squeeze. Nestle it in the little lump, squeeze, little lump, squeeze, and there you go. That's all your eyelets. Okay, that's how you do it with a crocodile. So now we have all of these. I hurt myself, so we're doing good. We're doing very good. And then I have, I had to buy a new thing of bigger ones. So I have 3 bigger book rings. Okay. So there's that. And now all we're going to do is take the bottom one. These are stiff because they're brand new. And start layering them on. 1, 2, 3. Then we take the next one. 1, 2, 3. Close it up. I probably could have went with smaller ones, but once it's full of and decorated and full of everything, probably need the bigger one. But here you go. So then it just opens like this, and now we can start working on it. Let's do the cover. I have a little bit of time in the video, so let's do the cover. And I have all of these scraps, and then the stickers. Where's the stickers? Where'd the sticker sheet go? Oh, I left it behind on the floor. So let's put those away so they're not in the way, and then find some stickers for the front. I want to do, let's do the Hello Summer. Okay, so Hello Summer. And let's do the swim trunks, the sunglasses. Is there a bathing suit anywhere? There's no bathing suit? Well, that's crappy. And we'll do the flip-flops. And let's do the palm tree. Will the palm tree fit? What do you think? Then we'll layer these up. Yes, the palm tree fits really nice. So let's put the palm tree flat right here. Okay, I'm going to use some of this chipboard to pop up this Hello Summer. I need scissor. Okay. We're just going to pop up this Hello Summer on some chipboard, give it some dimension. So we'll put that there. And then, or we can put that right here. like that, and then we can put these guys clustered like right here, but also once again I think I want to use the chipboard and pop it up a little bit. So we have that, and then the sunglasses, we need a thin piece. And then the flip-flops need a little piece. Okay. And I still need to cut this a little bit off. Okay, we'll put it that way. So then we can do like a cluster there, and then the Hello Summer. What do you think? I like it, but I think it needs something else. I wish there was a bikini. I don't want to have to pull out another one for a bikini, but I think we'll just go with this. So we need some glue so we can glue down this chipboard. I like this Hello Summer kind of hanging off. So we'll put that right here, like that. And then we'll glue down glue these down on a little angle. And then these get glued where they're like that, and that gets glued like that. There we go. What do you think? Oh, it's cute. Okay, now I think this might be it for this video. I'm already at almost 30 minutes. I hate doing part 2s, but I want to completely finish this journal. So I think we're going to have to do a part 2. And in part 2, we will add tags, pockets. What else do I have written down here? Yeah, tabs, pockets, tags. So we will, this right here can be used as a tab, but we will cover the back because that's sticky. And then I'm going to add tabs to all the other pages so you can easily flip to that page. And then we're going to add pockets, tags, that kind of stuff. So I'm going to do that in the next video. So for now, thanks for joining me. Comment down below and let me know, have you ever seen a board book? I'm curious. Have you seen a board book be done before? I don't really see them very often, so that's why I decided to make one. And I just think they're so cute. And when they're done, and then we'll add some ribbon and trim and stuff to here, and we'll get that done. Alright, thank you so much. I'll see you guys in the next crafty video. Please like and subscribe, and have a great rest of your day.